No, he's looking that way at the other dogs.
Oh, I thought you wanted to be instructor.
Yeah, you're like, not. That's good. We're going to turn this to a little bit of a balancing pose. So I'm going to start to bend the right knee. Bring the fingertips to the ground. And see if I can raise the left leg in the air while having this right knee bent. Once I have the left leg in there, maybe hands come off the ground for warrior 3 pose. Balance in here. Maybe straighten that left leg up behind you a little bit. Hands can be out to the side for balance. Hands in prayer. Arms out in front. Good. Put your hands back down. Step the right leg back. Plank position. And lower down onto that chest. Knees in chest or without the knees. Breathe in. We'll push up for our cobra pose again. And exhale. Opportunity to take a little break. Sip of water back in child pose. Or we return to downward facing dog there. And we'll continue to move. Do all that on the left side with a little bit more stretching. What a glorious day. What a wonderful day. I always usually talk about this at the end of the class, but it's also good to talk about it during the class. The most important posture we do is not the one with the body, it's the one with the mind. You can do everything. The body can be amazing. You're going to have this great physique. You're going to have wonderful hair. You're going to have all this. But if your mind is not in the right place, it's not really worth anything. So how do we put the mind in the right place? By going back to downward facing dog. No. Let's go back to downward facing dog first, and then we'll continue there. So now we're going to raise the left leg, and then we'll take that left leg. Stretching it out. Then when you're ready, we'll step the left foot between the hands and come up in warrior 1 position here like this. Left foot forward, right heel down, and arms for this guy. And just like over time, as you continue to practice the same posture or the same stretch over, you feel like you're getting stronger or better at this over and over, right? Same thing with your mind. So one thing to do is, we call this santosha in yoga practice. Cultivating contentment, finding the joy. Like, look, this is so beautiful, but what if you had to come out here every single day? After a while, not so beautiful anymore. It's just like, oh, these are just colors. It's just the sun. It's a hydrogen ball. Whatever. You can find the mundane in that. However, you can also find the joy in it. Now we're going to turn this way for warrior 2. Anybody in a very long relationship, right? In order to get tired of not get tired of the person you're with, you have to have that same feeling. Look at that person with a renewed sense of joy every time. Same thing with the sun, with the moon, with your dog. Let's go here to the side angle pose. Elbow to the thigh and this hand out overhead. So you put your mind in the frame of, I am going to enjoy what I'm doing right now. I'm trying to be present. Let that right arm come a little bit further overhead toward you. Great quote from Oprah Winfrey. She says, if you're grateful to the universe gives you more to be grateful for. That's awesome. It's like, hey, if you appreciate a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, you're gonna really like pizza, or something even more gourmet. Let's come back up here to warrior 2, and then we'll go reverse. This hand down, this hand. Good. Back stretch. And that's something you can do. Always continue to work on that. Just like you said, oh, how am I gonna be more flexible with my body? Same thing with the mind. How can I be more happy? How can I be more joyous? Practicing thoughts of gratitude. Just looking here saying, oh, this is very beautiful. Many of you guys live in this building here. It's no problem. Sunrise on the beach every day, you can have it. Right? Come around here. When I come back, reach this hand down and this hand down. Good. Currently, I don't live like this on the beach, but I used to. And I know what it's like. After a while, it loses its, okay, it's there. But it shouldn't. You should still come out and enjoy. And even if you can't, when you can. Alright, we're going to come from there, grab the left leg with 2 hands. Slide that back foot forward a little bit more and pull. Chest to the bottom. And this is even more important as you try to force your body into positions that necessarily the body doesn't want to go into. And then you feel like, what am I even doing? This doesn't make any sense. But if you accept the body for the way it is, and you continue to work and appreciate what you're doing in the moment, that's finding joy, that's finding bliss. And we're going to come to balance on this left foot here. So in that left knee, fingertips on the ground in front of you, and raise the right leg in the air. Or maybe use your arms for balance if you need to, or hands in prayer. side, we're gonna put that foot back on the ground and stand back up. Warrior one pose. We're gonna turn to the warrior two again, and then turn your feet like this parallel to the right. So everybody's facing the south, facing down. So you have feet about double shoulder width, a little wider than facing each other. Now, take both feet facing. Now I'm gonna grab the thighs and look up and back. And if you can, imagine trying to see the buildings behind you. So lifting the chest, going back, and then when you cannot go anymore, bend the knees a little bit. That's it. Then exhale, come forward. So keeping your back flat, we're gonna slide the hands down the knees this way, toward the ankles, toward the feet, toward the ground, and pull to look through the legs up to the sky. If you want to open the feet a little wider, you can. That's good. Keep pulling and breathing here. In and out. Maybe a little wider, some of you guys. A little wider. Yes. Next, we're gonna add a twist. So while you're here, grab the right leg with two hands. So just walk over to that right side and hold the right leg. Hold the head to the knee, chest to the thigh there. Good. Let's do the same thing to the left. Go grab the left leg with two hands. Hold the head to the knee, chest to the thigh, left side. One more fun thing here with the wide legs. So bring your hands down, bend the knee. Go over to that right side like this and bend the right knee as much as you can. Maybe hands to the ground here. Maybe left toes up. Maybe squatting down. That's a good stretch in the body. Let's do the same thing to the other side. Go over to the left side. Bending the left knee. Turn the right toes up. Coming down there. Yes. Very good. Job, guys. Maybe one more time, right side, left side, so just move your hips a little bit, stretching it out. Pretty good. We're gonna end up on the left side again. So go to that left side, turn your left foot to the ocean, to the left, bring your hands down, drop the back knee to the ground. Now we're gonna try for the lizard pose. So this is where it's good to have a block. See if you can get your right elbow on the ground or right elbow on the block here. Maybe both elbows to the ground. See if you can aim to get the elbows in the same line as that right heel. You may need to slide the right foot back a little bit. That's it, right heel, and left heel. Yeah. So start with the right elbow down. Maybe use the block there inside.
Okay.
Block comes over to that inside. You know, keep that left foot there. I'm sorry.
Okay.
There we go. Perfect. That's the stretch. Maybe try to slide the right knee back a little bit more. Very good. Come up from there. Anybody want to do this stretch again and add to it so you can straighten the leg and go a little deeper? If not, we're just going to switch the legs and do the same thing. So maybe if you want to add a little bit more of a split here, because we already did this one, then we did it with both legs straight, and now you can create a little more space for a deeper split. This is fun to do in the sand because the sand moves, so don't be afraid to get a little leg back and bring the right foot around. I'm going to try the lizard pose on this side. Okay, keep going. Oh. Start with this left elbow down. Maybe use the block there for the left elbow. If you have that elbow down, both elbows on the ground, and then you can stay here or move your hips a little forward and backward, up and down, stretching that out. Good. Come up from there, and if you want to straighten this right leg and work on that split here, slide the foot out in front, or we're just going to swing the right leg back, and let's do a child pose. This time, a little different child pose. Bring my feet together, but my knees wide. Then see if you can get your chest to the ground here, or you can hug the block and bring your chest on the block. Maybe slide the knees even wider. Don't be afraid to get a little sandy. Couple breaths here. Good. We'll come up from there. Excellent job, guys. We'll come back to downward facing dog. Slowly, hands and knees, stretching out the legs. And see if you can hug yourself. So bring the feet close together. Grab the elbows behind the legs like this, and pull the chest to the thighs, the head to the knees or shins. Hold everything close there. breaths. Next inhale, we'll come up, reach for the sky, breathe and look up to the hands. Stretch, we go higher, and then exhale, bring the arms down and by the side. Since we didn't really have a good balancing pose in that warrior three, let's try the tree pose here. So facing the ocean, packing the sand in, or maybe you don't want to face the ocean, you can face anywhere you like. On the left foot, I'm gonna bring my right foot up inside like this and use the arms to balance. If I can get this foot up a little bit higher, like that. Okay. Arms, if you have good balance, hands in prayer. One of the things about balance is what you're focusing on, what you're concentrating on. So try to find one point on the ground or somewhere that's not moving. Focus your attention to one point. If it's too easy, you can maybe think about reaching the arms up or staying here. This is all being documented. When you get tired, you can lower your arms, lower your legs, shake it out a little bit, and we'll do the same thing standing on the other foot. Okay? Back to the sand in a little bit, standing on the right foot, left foot up inside, hands in prayer, arms up for the sky. Excellent. We'll lower the arms when you're ready, lower the legs, and shake it out. Okay, the next thing we're going to do is lie down on the back. So I want you to shake off your blanket, shake off your towel. Make sure it's not too dirty or you don't have a big hole behind you that you dug doing downward dogs. And you can just sit down or you can roll back into the shoulder stand, which is what we're going to do next. So look here. As I come down, bending the knees, I'll roll onto the back or from a squatting position or from any way you want to get there. Lie down on the back and then wipe the sand off of your feet. We'll try to raise the legs over the head. So 1, 2, 3. I'll put the hands under the back first like this. Then if I can, I'll go 1, 2, 3, raise the legs up, hands to the waist or hands to the back and legs up to the sky from there. If that's too much, I can just stay here like this. With hands on the lower back, fingers touching, and then close the eyes. Let's take 5 deep breaths with the legs straight up. Just breathing in and out through the nose, watching the breath here. Enjoy this feeling of being upside down, like the feet are touching the sky. Where you're looking through the feet up to the sky. Breathing in and out through the nose. Good. After the 5 breaths like that, if you can, lower the feet behind the head. For the plow pose, bend the knees or bring the knees into the chest. So if you can touch the feet to the sand behind you, excellent. If not, just grab the knees into your chest like this. A few breaths here, still with the eyes closed if you want, focusing on the breath. Slowly come down onto the back and we're going to go into the fish pose. So fish pose is like this. I have my hands back under my seat like this. And once the legs touch down, I'm going to sit up on the elbows. So feet down together, elbows in towards each other like this. Almost like trying to get the elbows to touch. Then now lift the chest, lift the rib cage, and look up to the sky. If you can't touch the head to the ground behind you. So now again, we're opening the heart, opening the chest with that deep breath. Maybe looking up and back, breathing in. Excellent. Whenever you get tired, you can come down onto the back. Once again, hug the knees into the chest, or stay here, bend the knees. Next, I'm gonna do the bridge pose. So for bridge pose, look, knees bent, you can watch me first. Feet on the ground, about hip width apart. Then I'm gonna grab the hands under the back, squeeze my elbows and shoulders together, and push the hips up to the sky from here, just like this. So grab the hands, work those elbows in, and then push the chest towards the chin, hips up. Maybe hands to the waist, or hands to the lower back. Ease it in and hold here. There is something called the upward facing bow pose or the wheel pose if anyone wants to try something a little bit more advanced. You can push up to there. If not, stay where you are. A few breaths, and when you get tired, you can come down onto the back. hug the knees into the chest from there.
This helps with the core, right?
Yes, and what you can do is even throw the block or take the block underneath the lower back there. This works the back side of the core, and it stretches out the front side of the core.
Like this?
Exactly. Or you can take the block the higher way, the middle way, or even the high. Yeah, just like that. That's it.
Oh wow, you can use
You could probably stay there for a little bit too. You don't want to overdo it the first time though. So when you guys are tired, we're on the back with the knees, and they're just going to start to rock forward and backward. Come forward and backward. And we want to get up from here onto our knees. So there are several ways to do that. We can just cross and roll over the knees if possible, if the knees and shins will allow that. Or you can come rock into a squatting position, or just come up and swing the legs out behind. So whatever you feel you want to do. We'll get up onto the knees here. If it's too difficult to sit on the heels, you can come up on the knees, but we're trying to sit here first. This is a traditional Zen meditation posture called Seiza, sitting on the heels. You can sit a little taller. Sometimes you find this a better meditative posture than sitting with crossed legs, because if the hips are tight, it's hard to keep the spine straight because of that tilt. But when you sit like this, especially if you have a block, you put the block between the feet. Yeah, the long way or the flat way. We put maybe even 2 blocks, and then you sit on the block like that. You can sit on the heels here. So the spine is tall. Breathing in, you can feel a nice connection there. Good. Next, we're going to come up on the knees, and we'll stretch here. So also, when we talk about the core, it's not just this, it's this whole area, right? So when we do this stretch, a back bend, we're stretching the front of the body, and we're contracting the muscles in the back. So you can feel that. Put your hands here on the lower back or on the waist. Push forward, and then lift your chest, shoulders back. Look to the sky, and if you can see the building behind you, maybe anybody in the building watching us? There's one guy in the Villaggio. Good. All right, we'll come out of that. Sit back here for a second if you can. The next one, we'll do the same thing, but look at my feet. Much easier like this with the toes curled under. You can do it like this, but this is just closer. So I'm going to try the same way. Hips forward, chest open, shoulders. I'm going to take my right hand back to touch the right heel, and left hand for the sky. So even if I could do 2 hands, I'm going to do this because I get a nice shoulder stretch. Reach the arm back, I try to touch the sand. Breathe in, and then we'll switch the hands, do the other hand. Reach back. Then you can try for 2 hands if you want. So alternate like this. 1, 2, maybe it's gonna come today, maybe not. Do the best you can, you gotta let it go. And then from there, we're gonna sit back, hands down, and we'll do a pigeon pose. So I'm gonna show you how to get to pigeon pose from downward dog or from hands and knees. Just walk the knees back a little bit. Left leg slides back, right knee slides forward. So the right knee comes up near my right hand, my right foot near the left. And if this hurts anybody's knee or you feel this is not good for your knees, I'll show you a way to do this on the back instead, okay? So I have my right foot closer to the left hand, the right knee closer to the right foot, like this. Then straighten the left leg and walk your arms out in front and fold forward. Those of you not doing this because of the knees, I'll show you what to do instead. You wanna lie down on the back and then cross the right foot at the left knee like this. Push the knee away from you. Then reach through and grab the left leg with 2 hands, pulling it in. So you get a very similar stretch to that hip opening pigeon pose. There we go. Perfect. Maybe try to slide the left leg back a little bit more, Lisa. That's it. And then a few breaths in and out through the nose. See if you can grab the opposite leg. Well, that's fine. Wait, stay there.
Oh.
Try to grab the opposite leg.
Oh.
No, don't switch the legs.
Oh.
Just grab the that's the one.
Okay.
Yeah. And then you can take that foot off the ground. You know how to do other variation? You can come up and do it. All right. Looks like you can come up and raise this hand to the sky. This hand. That's it. And now turn that way a little bit. Change your grip to this. See if you can grab your hands like this, putting that foot into the crease of this elbow. And now. Good. Yes, and the hands will go like that. This is called the mermaid pose. All right, guys, let's switch sides, switch legs, whatever you need to do. If you're on the back, switch legs. If you're better to just come back to hands and knees, or you can swing the leg around in front and the other leg back like this. Here we are. So I have the left knee forward, right leg back, or the opposite side while you're on the back. But you want to give it a shot here because of this knee? Yes?
Yeah.
Sometimes it works that way. Sometimes it's better to do the same pose for both legs, just to find the balance. Enjoying what you're doing, being present for where you are is more important. We'll go first, so you can use this hand to go back and grab it.
This?
Yeah, this hand. Pull it in a little more so it's in there. Then take that hand up, and that hand here, and grab your hand like that. There we go. There's a mermaid. Now I'm going to swing the back leg around. So I have right leg bent, left leg out in front. Looks like this. Yeah, whatever legs, doesn't matter. Bend this front knee a little bit. Reach your arms up for this guy, take a big inhale, and then exhale. And then you repeat. Breathe in deeply. All right, we'll come up from there and just switch the leg. Same thing, this leg out, this leg in. Loosen up your hip here a little bit if you need to. Bend this leg a little. Inhale, reach the arms up. And exhale, come forward, reach for the foot or ankle and pull, lengthening the spine. Same breathing schematic. Inhaling through the nose, holding the breath for a little bit at the top. Exhale, breathe everything out. Hold the breath on the exhale a little bit. And again, breathing in and breathing out there. All right, next we'll come up. Bring both feet together like this. Shake the knees up and down here a few times, or side to side, or you can push the knees down with the elbows, grab the ankles, or grab the feet. Next is the smell the feet pose. try to come down, bring the head toward the feet. So if you want to slide your feet for a little bit more, you can.
Okay.
Yes. If the feet don't smell, that's a good. If they smell, okay, no problem. Go walk in the ocean.
That's a problem.
Go walk by the water for a little bit.
That's true.
All right. Maybe you can pull a little more. If you're having trouble or you want to go a little further, look, some people like to do it this way. Hands under the legs. And then you can really get a whiff of the toes. Somebody said toe jam the other day. I was like, I haven't heard that in a while. Toe jam. She said, I'd rather eat my toe jam than do that. That doesn't sound like fun. No? All right. Next, we'll keep the legs like this and we'll lie down on the back. So, you know, walking in the sand barefoot, walk by the ocean, cleans the feet, right? All right, we'll go back, lie down. Some people, I have to get them to take off their shoes. Half the job of my yoga teaching is please take off your shoes. And then it's please take off your socks. I'm very unsuccessful many times without the socks, with the socks in. People don't want to do it. All right, so the last few things we're gonna do, cooling down here on the back. Look at that moon, it's so beautiful for some reason today. And now we're on the back here, shake it out a little bit, the hips side to side, and then you can grab the elbows over your head, stay here. If this is uncomfortable, you're gonna push the knees together, all right? We'll just stay here for a few breaths. Try to release any tension that may still be there in your hips, your back, neck, head. Right. Next, what I'm going to do is push the knees together and hug them into the chest. Okay. From here, I'll take both knees over to the right side, using the right hand to push the knees down like this. Then open the left arm to the left opposite side and look to that left hand. Try your best to keep the shoulder blades on the ground as you do this twist. So knees one way, arm the other. You can just put your left hand on the ground like this. Oh, you're not doing that, Cody? Too much for the back? Relax the spine just a little bit more. Another breath there. And we'll do the same thing to the other side. So bring the knees over to the left side. Use your left hand to push the knees down. Open. Twist. Breathe in, breathe out. Okay, finally we come back to center. If there's another stretch or two you need to take, you could do that now. If not, we're gonna relax here on the back in the corpse pose. So corpse pose looks like this. Arms and legs away from you a little bit. Palms open towards you. Not too far, because you don't want to be working. Just relaxing here. And resting. If you're cold, you cover up, because we'll be here for a few minutes. This is an opportunity for you to let go of any stress or tension that may still be there in your body or your mind as you relax. So leave the breath by itself to relax. Leave the body by itself to relax. One of the nice things about doing this outside, we get to lay down on the earth and have that grounding effect. Electromagnetic energy of the earth, wirelessly recharging our batteries. Also receiving energy from the ocean, the sky, clouds, wind, sun, moon, universe. Take all that in as you relax. Slowly come back from the relaxation. Just start to move your toes, your fingers a little bit, your hands and feet, arms and legs. Maybe stretch in two directions. Take the arms overhead, feet together, point the toes, hug the knees into the chest. Then let's rock a little bit side to side, left to right, right to left. Then you can go over to one side or forward and backward, and finally pushing yourself to sit up in any comfortable seat. Amazing. Come out here, teach yoga to you guys. I would normally be teaching in the hotel, but I find a substitute to come teach you guys today. Right? So I do this almost every day, go out, and many times it's boring. Same sunrise, the weather's not great, the people aren't excited, so I have to find the joy. So I'm grateful to be able to do this. to share yoga, come out, stretch, breathe, make you guys do that also. And to share that, this is more important than all of the other stuff, is what we're doing right now. So if anybody else wants to share what they're grateful for, this puts a train of thought in your mind. It's like when you smile, when you don't really want to smile, it releases hormones in your body. They have something called laughter yoga, where everybody starts to laugh, like ha 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 ha, even though nothing's funny. After a while, it stimulates something in the body, right? So if you don't want to share anything you're grateful for, I mean, you guys live a great address. At least you should be grateful for that.
Yeah, I'm grateful for that.
Grateful for, even for this moment. There's no, like, the future or the past. There's like, today you're here. We don't know tomorrow anything. We're grateful for the moment here to be able to do this now.
I'm grateful that every cell, every tissue, and every organ, and every system in our body are connected, so it's perfectly healthy, as well as for Paco. Right?
Good.
The air.
Yes,
Grateful
air
for the
today
air.
is just so beautiful.
it is.
It's so good.
Definitely.
There's plenty of it for you to breathe, at least for now. At least now we can enjoy that. Anybody else want to share? If not, that's okay. Internalize. A lot to be grateful for.
Grateful for
Look,
my health.
I'm grateful for this wonderful, beautiful sand we have. You ever
Yeah.
go to a beach in Italy? They don't have good sand. Like
Oh my god, then. Oh,
Monday.
nice.
Monday.
Oh, nice.
How long are you going to be at the retreat?
It's a week. We're one of the ladies from the building's coming. Yeah. We have a bunch of people coming with us. We fly into Rio, we see the sights, and we go do yoga in the mountains, in the forest, look at the ocean. Wow.
That sounds fun.
Yeah. Home cooked food,
Oh,
delicious
nice.
vegetarian stuff. Really
I love
nice.
Rio. That's
With
so
this, our second retreat this year.
Oh,
All right.
nice.
Enough about that. Let's take it all in, take in the air, take in the ocean, take in the sky, breathe that in. Find meaning in the moment. Find purpose in the here and the now. Like, just your purpose in life right now is this. To be here and to enjoy this. That's the purpose. Maybe have a greater job, a greater career purpose. That's good too. But for now, this. As Viktor Frankl would say, you find meaning in each moment. Meaning in the moment, in what you're doing here. Even as something simple as watching the sunrise. I'll officially end the yoga class with a chant of Om Shanti. If you want to join me chanting, you can. 1 Om, 3 Shanti. Shanti means peace. So if you want to chant along. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. And may peace be with you and all beings everywhere. Namaste. Thank you guys very much for getting up early.
Namaste.
Coming to you guys. I didn't catch your name.
Jameek. Jameek.
Jamik.
Yes.
I'm Benjamin. That's
Nice to meet you.
Sarah, James, Corinne, and Lisa. Paco.
And Paco.
It's been at every class.
Ah, I was gonna bring my baby, but then I was like, oh no. I would have loved to. He would love Paco.
Yeah. Probably a massage or
Yeah.
Maybe you're grinding, sometimes you grind your teeth at night and you tight your jaws, so maybe it's tension from the jaws.
is a headache like?
I mean, I have to get a CAT scan. Seriously. Maybe also stress.
When I stop drinking coffee, I get a headache. Like right there.
Yeah.
When I get dehydrated, I get the same type of headache. Like right in the same spot. I notice it because it's every time I stop drinking. So I'm not drinking coffee anymore, and then I drink coffee. Yeah,
Oh, my God.
I have the headache. It's with caffeine. I get that. It's very
Yeah,
sensitive
grab
to
a
it.
coffee.
Maybe it's that. Maybe it's something else.
So he was running, coming nearly new. I mean, I knew we were coming in.
He's so adorable. I love
I
him.
thought you weren't coming.
Yeah, no. He's very slow walking up to the point where he saw the beach.
They love the
No, he
beach.
had to do his
You want to do
business.
more yoga with us on the
He
beach?
had to
We have
do
the
his
beach yoga
business.
classes over there every day.
Oh, okay.
Guys, if you want to continue doing yoga on 3rd Street, so this is 15th, so you go down to 3rd.
Okay.
Ride your bike or walk down there every single day, 7 a.m.
As good as
and 6
you
p.m. I know there's some other beach yoga classes around here, but I can guarantee you we're there every day.
It's a
And
real
I'm there
thing.
Monday and Friday at 7 a.m. sunrise.
So
And all those classes are by donation. You bring a towel.
Missed a good movie.
Nice. And in the summertime, we're doing hot yoga.
Oh, I want to try that. I want to do
Well, it's
that.
not like studio hot yoga where they turn on the heaters. I mean, it's hot because
Oh, because it's hot. Oh, yeah, okay. Makes sense.
Where are you from, Jamie?
New York
Yeah?
originally, yeah.
You can't see it.
Yeah.
From Brooklyn, New York.
It's
Yeah.
available.
I saw
Oh, Brooklyn too. What part?
Sheepshead Bay area.
Oh my goodness, I love Sheepshead Bay.
Yeah.
I'm from East Stafford originally.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love Sheepshead Bay. The seafood. I used to go there all the time as a kid.
Yeah. Beach.
Okay.
Yeah, well,
okay, there is that. So when you
I
wake
used to
up,
do the beach that I used to do a lot of. Well, not Far Rockaway Beach. What's the other one?
Reese Park.
Reese Beach. Yeah, Reese Beach. Yeah, did that
It's
one
like
a
a
lot.
Rockaway.
At Jones, when we
Jones
were
Beach.
getting fancy, we go to Jones
Jones
Beach.
Beach is the drive.
Yeah, that's when we're fancy.
You gotta pay to get there. Pay to
Yeah, you do. But it was like a nicer beach, and then you do the beaches in Jersey and stuff too.
Pay to get on those beaches in Jersey. That's
Yes.
Yeah, but you know, I love Oceanside.
President of the board.
Oceanside, New
Um,
Jersey,
Yeah,
or Long Island.
no, Jersey. I think it's Oceanside, right?
Oceanside.
Over by Wildwood, it's not Wildwood. Wildwood is not
That's
my
far
thing.
south there, yeah.
Yeah,
That he used to do that. I don't know
I
if
love
he
that.
does it anymore.
Very good.
I'm a little afraid.
Thank you.
Yeah, no, me too.
You have a little dog too? or-
Yeah, a Yorkie. I'll probably come back to the beach in a couple of days, couple of hours, and bring him because he
Take him for a
loves the
walk.
beach. He loves it here.
And jellyfish. And other things. Oh, yeah.
I'm a little afraid. But yeah, I spend the morning there.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, that's what.
Yeah.
Right.
To get up, that'd be hard. No, well here depends. Depends on if Leah goes to school, then a little bit before like 5:30, so I have time to exercise or swim.
Before.
Yeah,
You
before.
take a. Wow. All
But
right.
now,
Those are the time with children.
You must go to bed like 9.
yeah.
Yeah. That's the thing. I can't go to bed past midnight. I can't go to bed before midnight.
Oh wow.
I know I have to.
I guess me too, yeah. I go early. And the cat wake me up very early. Every
Oh yeah, the
morning.
cat, your cat.
I have a cat too.
Oh, you do too? Yeah. So that's, and then okay, I'm up and I'm feeding him and then he looks at me.
All right, we did I think 4 or 5.
Yeah.
We did. I think this was the 5th class and the last one. I was contracted by the building to only do 5.
Yeah. Everybody, most of the people are leaving.
Yeah, James not gonna be
today,
around.
Hope to
Other
see you
people not
next
gonna be around.
year.
Yeah.
But your classes are, is it like donations or
Yeah,
something?
yeah. Just come. I'm there. I'll be there Monday morning.
And do you do the one also by South Point, like on the where the big huge tower is there? Or you just do on the beach?
No, just on 3rd Street. They have many different classes nowadays, but we're there every day at 7 a.m. and 6 p.m. on 3rd Street. And I'm there Monday and Friday at
7 a.m.
7.
You do
What's
7 a.m.
What's your website?
It's called 3rd Street Beach Yoga.
Oh,
Or my website is called Light Trail Yoga.
Light Trail.
Light Trail Yoga.
L-I-G-H-T.
GHTRAIL. That's the one we're going on the yoga retreat, and we have Zoom classes online. We have
Awesome.
Radha, my partner. She leads a women's circle, sacred feminine circle. Very nice. Once a month, we do a full moon meditation over there. 2 once a month, and other various activities around the beach.
Awesome. Oh, thank you.
Thank you for
Thank
coming.
you. Thank you very much. See you guys later. All right. Have a good one. Thanks. Oh, look at that.